From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Giants. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
Timberland.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Fielded at the 43. He goes 57 yards on the punt return. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now Jones. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take... their own 11-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And they'll go right back to Evans. There he goes, right side. The solid stiff arm. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Now it's 2nd and 10. Stafford going to change it up here.
59.
On play action, they'll throw. Short pass to Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
And now they'll shift things around. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Giants nothing.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Great.
Throwing Jones. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 3rd down, Barkley. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 32 on the play.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and...
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They'll run on 1st down with Evans. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got him.
22.
The slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Now 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Evans. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll change things up. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Short pass to Howard. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
59.
They snap it to Stafford. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Jones now on 3rd down. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
4th down, Jones and the offense stayed put. They're going for this.
Detroit, Detroit.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Back to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Byron Young there on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Atwell now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Running right, this is Evans. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for this with Evans. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 132 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Akers is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Throws left side. Atwell's got it. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Again, it's Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. We have played 3 quarters.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Bama, Bama, Bama.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year.
Timberland.
Now Jones to throw on second down. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
And he's out right at the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A give running right is Evans. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Slot man moves right. Evans running straight ahead. They're going to snuff this play out behind the eye. We have not seen that much today. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And now Stafford's going to move them around. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now on second down. They'll go to Barkley again.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. It's a pretty strong running there. He'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here we go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jones signaling, let's go, let's go. Try to get his guys up to the line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Other side.
To throw is Jones. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford going to change it up here.
Hey, 22!
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's 2nd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Stafford. Eluding the pressure. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stafford now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's 1st and 10.
32.
Now Stafford. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
22.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to take over